Hi everyone, it's Lillian here from Stamper's Niche, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from snowy Alberta, Canada. Well, the sun's shining today, but we had some snow last night, so winter hasn't left us yet. I haven't had a chance to craft for several days, and I was needing just a little pick-me-up today, a crafting pick-me-up, I guess you could say, and I had this kit waiting to put together, so I thought, why not make it with you? So I told my husband I was going to my happy place, doing my happy thing, and just having some me time. This kit is called the Happy Houseplants Kit, and it's actually fairly thick, and that's because there's some special things inside. So let's go down to my desktop and explore it together. So I'll put that down, and I will, okay, something's going on here. Where is the, there it is. We go down to the desktop. I really haven't done a Facebook Live for a couple of weeks, and I guess that's showing. I didn't even know where to find my little button. So here's the box. Now, I don't know if you've received kits or not from Stampin' Up! Before, but kits are fabulous. They come in fabulous boxes. My family often laughs that I package up their gifts later on in kits that or boxes, Stampin' Up! Boxes, but it's because they have fabulous boxes. So what are we looking at today? The Happy Houseplants Kit, and it's an online exclusive. So afterwards, I'll show you where to find it online. So let's open this up, and here we go. We've got this. So everything, the neat thing about kits is that everything you need is in the kit, except for maybe a pair of scissors. So there's the box. We're going to put that away and just look at this. The neat thing about this kit is there are 4 frames. Now, if you've ever tried to buy picture frames, that's likely worth it alone, just for the kit. So let's bring in the scissors. We'll put this aside and we'll take a look at the frames. So everything is wrapped so securely and safely. I love that. So we'll take this off. That. There's another kit that has the magnetic frame, and I more than once have bought it even just for the frame. So here so you can see that you open up the backings by bending these back. They have plexiglass here, and the plexiglass is covered on both sides with a protective covering. I know that because I've seen other people's projects demonstrating it. So you can either hang these on the wall, or you've got that easel stand up. So you can do that. You could scatter them around your house or do a little grouping. So let me just take the cardboard out of there. And so you've got a set of 4. So we're going to come back to them once we've made what's going to go in here. So let's put that to the side and bring in the rest. So this is a non-stamping kit. We don't have to stamp anything. It's just, and from what I've seen, it comes together really, really easily. So we've got some dimensionals here. So we've got those. We've got what we call mats. So just something to go around the picture. So we'll put those to the side with the frames right now. And first of all, I'm going to look at the instructions. So here we've got this right here, the pictures. So this is what we're going to make. And then the instructions, I love them for many different reasons, but one of the neat things is they always have a measuring here. You can measure right here. So there is inches on this side, centimeters on this side. And we're going to look at number 1 here. And when we look at it, you can see that there are little picture instructions. So here, that's where to put the dimensionals. This is a new one for me, but what it means is you take your bone folder and you curl the edges. So let's put the instructions over here. And we've got this one. And we've got this one here, which is that one that's number 1. So we've found that. And we've got this one. I'm assuming they go that way. We'll find out. And we've got this one. So we'll put these to the side. Actually, I'm going to keep them. And yeah, so on the back, it shows you. So for this one, you need these pieces and this many dimensionals. And then you need the mat and the frame. So let's sort that out right now. So here we've got this. I'll put this in the middle so you can see. I'm actually just going to punch these out and put them with the appropriate background. So this one goes with number 3, which is this one here. Okay, so we'll go with that. This one goes with that one too. And let's see there. And we have this little brown pot goes with that one too. So we'll do that. So that's all that goes with that one. So then we've got these guys here. They're going to go with the hanging one, see? And we'll put this one over there too. And then we need the rounded pot. Looks like half a watermelon. There we go. And now we've got these, I always forget what these plants are called. I forget what every plant's called, but anyway, that goes there, as does this. And this goes here. And then we've got this one here. And that's going to go right here. And we've got this. And this. So these are garbage unless you have some use for it. I often, or it's actually recyclable, I often keep the cardboard that comes because I like to work on it sometimes. So especially if I'm gluing or something, I'm going to keep that handy just in case. So I'm going to keep these all together. So this is 2, this is 3, that's 4. Okay, so just like that. And we are going to look at building number 1. So we'll go back here to number 1. And so let's just lay the pieces. So we've got the pot and if I look carefully, the rounded part's going to go like that. And the top part, so it's going to go something like that. I'm not going to glue anything down just yet. And then I'm going to bring in these. And how do they go? So if we look at it, number 2, so this one here, the tall one is going to go first, and it's going to use dimensionals, you see? And then the next one, this one is going to go second, and it's going to use dimensionals, and the pot's going to use dimensionals. So no wonder they included lots of dimensionals. So let's take this one and do we want to curl? I think I want to curl it this way. So all I'm doing, and if you don't have a bone folder, you could always use the edge of a pencil or something and just put the paper between your pointy finger and that, and just gently sort of, I'm doing exaggerated, but curve it till you get it the way you want it. So there, that looks good. I think I'll put some back because they're going to go on dimensionals and some forward. Just to add a little variety, we'll bring in those dimensionals, and when it's a new package, I just fold it over so some stick out. And they're suggesting 3, so I'll just follow their suggestion. Actually, I think 3 might be a tight squeeze. I'm going to go with 2. There we go, like that. We'll peel the backings off. I'll bring my little dish in here, put the backings in that. And I'm going to even just line it up right with the bottom of this. That's what it looks like in the picture. Now you can always go do it your own way when you're doing this. But for right now, I'm just going to follow the picture, all right? So now we're going to do the same with this one. Do a little bit of Actually, I think I'll bring this one forward, that one back, and that forward, back, forward. Oh, I'll go forward with that too. Ooh, look at how that looks, so neat. Now we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. Put one here and one here. Oop, that's close to the edge. I'm going to move that one over. And now I'm going to look from this side to make sure the dimensionals don't show, because I am getting close to the edge. Yeah, all is good. And we'll put this one, and we're again just lining it up. Ooh, I love it. Like that. And now we're going to put dimensionals in the corners here. I love adding dimension and bendy things. I think they add so much. So this is something even your children could do. Or you could get together with some girlfriends or family and each make a different one of these. Then you might be fighting over who gets what. Just like that. Now, because the dimensionals are in the corner, they're not binding on here and going up. So, and there you go. There is the first one. Now, you could add words, you could add embellishments, that kind of thing. But let's, we'll put them all in the frames and the mats later. So we're going to put that to the side, and we're going to look at number 2. So number 2 is this one here. And when I look at it, it's looking like all, sorry for the glare there, they're sort of draped over, right? So the first step now is to put the pot on, because we have to drape it over the pot, and it does say to put some dimensionals. So let's do that first off. This might be the only way I have plants in my house. I am not great with plants. I'm not good at remembering to water. Fortunately, my husband loves plants, and that helps a whole lot, but it's really not my thing. I love cut flowers, but plants I have a hard time with. But how many of you have a hard time with plants? I'd have a bit. So, sorry, I've got sidetracked looking at the instructions, just trying to see. I think this is going to go like that and like that. So this is going to go a little higher. Okay, so we'll do some curling again. This is also going to go on dimensionals, so we've got lots of room to work with here. And now we'll just find spots that the dimensionals fit. And again, take another look from the other side. You could even cut your dimensional and put it there. In fact, maybe I will. I'm going to just cut my dimensional in half so that I don't have to worry about it sticking over, and add it just for a little more stability. So now I'm going to bring this in. So this is going to go about here. So this will go about like that. They have it going like that. Oh. I'm going to put it a smidge higher. There we go. Now we're going to bring this in, and again, it's going to be on dimensionals, but let's just do a little bit of this. Just adds so much. I'm even curling in here. I'm going to keep my dimensionals up here. That's just the way I'm going to go with it. Now, before I take the backing off, I'm just going to make sure they have something to anchor onto. I could put some here too. We've got lots. That way they're not going to squish down. This kit is amazing. I love it. And I could have even curled that a little bit. Let's see if I can still do that. Just a little bit. There we go. So there is the second one. So now we've got 1 and 2 made. Oh, this is the way for me to do flowers or plants. That's for sure. Now we're going to bring in number 3. So number 3 is this one here. So again, we're going to fold or curl the edges. We're going to put the pot on first. So let's put this to the side. I better take a look-see and make sure. Is this the way it goes? Like that, I think. Yes, that's the way it goes. All right, so we're putting dimensionals on here. Four dimensionals. This would make a great housewarming gift too, right? I don't know about you, but this time of year here, we just are craving green and color and all kinds of things that look alive and fun. And this might just fit the bill. There we go. So now we've got these. I'm just going to bring that in so you can see it. We're going to curl these a bit. Looks like I didn't get all that punched out. There we go. Just how much fun is this? I'm loving it. This is just what I needed today. Needed a little pick-me-up that didn't tax my brain too much. Now let's see, how are we going to put this on? So we're going to, so it's going to go like that. And what I'm looking at is the stem here. So it's going to go like that. And this one is going to go, oh, maybe I'll move this over a bit. So it's going to go a bit like that, I think. Looks nice and full. So I'm going to put this one in first, and it's going to come around here. It's going to, actually they did this one first. Okay, I am going to follow the instructions. There we go. So we'll put I need my half one there, I think. That'll be good. Let's, oops, you can see a little bit of that one. It's a good thing I didn't push it down hard. Let's see. Yeah, it's good. So this one is going to go, that's what I'm looking at there, and it's barely touching the pot. I know I could do whatever I wanted, but this is my first time making this kit, and so I'm going to just go with what they say. Do this, peel the backings off of this. How many of you have looked at this kit? This one can just kind of go in here like that. However you want it to go, it looks like. I think I'm going to go like that. And there we go. We've got 3 made, and we're bringing in number 4. So number 4, it looks like we put the pot on first, and we use dimensionals. Well, I'm getting the hang of this, all right. So it's going to rest on the ledge and cover a bit of this. See here? So it's going to go sort of in the middle right here. So I can do that. Well, this would be a great kit to have some friends over and just, you can talk and laugh and share and even have ideas, share ideas with each other about what you would do with it. Okay, so now we need this bigger piece. So I'm going to once again curl the edges. It's amazing what that does to add life to it. Okay, so now this is going to go, let me just see here. It's going to go like that, it looks like. Just, I'm going to, and then this is going to go in here. Okay, got it. And we'll put some dimensionals on here. Oh, there's lots of room for dimensionals here. There we go. So I think we'll put it sort of like that. There we go. Now we've got this one. How many times have I said there we go? You can tell I'm talking to myself as much as anything. Put some dimensionals on the back of this. And this is here. So this is going to come sort of like that. There. Just like that. Oh, we've got them made. So let's put them in their mats now and get them framed. So I've moved this out of the way and I'm going to bring in frame number 1 and mat number 1. And what I do is I love my bone folder for this and to fold them up. They hurt my fingers sometimes, but this gets them started and then I can just give them a little push. Not one under there, so that's good. Take this off, and I'm going to take this out. I'm actually not going to use this because I don't want it to flatten. These are so nice and dimensionalized. I don't want it to be flattened. But the reason this is on here is that if you are using it, you peel. There's a protective covering on both sides. It's a very thin protective covering. It's actually sometimes a bit hard to get started, but there you go. I don't know if you can see. It's a bit of, that's protective covering, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to skip it actually. So now I'm going to bring in the mat. And again, you wouldn't have to use the mat either. You could leave it like this. Let me just flip this over and have it like that. But I am going to use the mat. I like the look of it. Of course, you could always sponge the mat or make it another color. But there we go. And I'll make sure it's right way up with this. I've been known to turn them upside down. Have you? There we go. And then I'm just going to push them down. I could use my bone folder, but my finger's working okay for this. And then just like that, we have that. Isn't that neat? Ooh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm going to do one more, and then later on I'll post the pictures. But then I'm going to show you where to find these, because some of you are saying, I can't find them. I don't know where to look. You can look under kits, or you could look under online exclusives. What Stampin' Up! Is doing these days is bringing out 2 new kits every month. Usually at the beginning of the month, not always the first day of the month. sometimes it's day 4 or day 5 or whatever, something like that. Which one should I put in? I'll just better go, whoops, the mat. Don't forget the mat, Lillian. There we go. And then we're going to go like that. Put this back in. This is just perfect. I needed something where I didn't have to do cutting or planning, and there it's all done. So I will finish the rest and post the picture, but I wanted to show you how these look. They are fabulous. So let's just, how can I bring these in? There we go, just like that. So where can you find these? You can find them by going to Stampers Niche. So it's lillian.stampinup.net. And let me just show you that on my iPad where you're looking there. So, whoops. So my iPad, this is what comes up. You might find different screens on your phone or whatever, but what you're going to look at when you do lillian.stampinup.net is you're going to look for these 3 lines. Press on those 3 lines and you get a menu. So I'm going to click on Shop Now. So that's going to show me products, right? So we're just going to let it come up. And now we're seeing this, and you can see kits and that kind of thing. But let's go with the 3 lines again. So I'm clicked on the 3 lines again. Now you see different categories: stamps, ink, paper, bundles, view all kinds of things. Online exclusives you can find here, but we're going to click right on kits and go right to the kits. So as you go down, you see the different kits, and there are lots of them. But you might say, well, I want more detail. So if you click on the kit itself, you can not only get the picture, you get the order number, you get the price, which is $34 for this one. You can add it to your cart, or you can scroll down and read about it. And if you click on show more, it even gives you more details, even the coordinating colors if you wanted to add other color, that kind of thing. So remember, the 3 lines are your passport to opening all kinds of windows. So I just wanted to point that out to you, and that's where you find online exclusives too. And I don't know about you, but I enjoy crafting together with others. And so if that's something you want to do, you can join my Kit Together. So it's bit.ly/kittogether24. And if you order a kit from me, we're going to get together in April, and just everybody will have the kit that they ordered. They can make whatever they want, and we'll have lots of fun. So there's where you're going to go to find out more information about that. So thanks for joining me. Take care and have fun. Bye-bye.